I'm Eric Mattei from Matteirealty.ca. Today I'd like to discuss two major announcements from the Liberal government in Canada about mortgages. The first thing is that they intend on providing more access to 30-year amortizations. What is an amortization? It's not a stupid question. Okay? The only dumb ones are the ones you don't ask. So amortization is the amount of time it takes you to pay off your mortgage. The longer the amortization, the smaller the monthly payment. However, it does not make it more affordable. The longer the amortization, the more interest you pay. If you've ever looked at a car lease option sheet, 2, 3, 4 years, you'll know what I mean. The longer the lease, the more interest you pay on the original principal. So that's a pin in the balloon of that affordability. The only thing it does is lower the monthly payment. The second thing I have a severe issue with is Krysta Freeland claims that by raising the insured cap rate, or amount, that houses will be more affordable. The current cap rate, if you didn't know, is $999,000.99. Okay, so what that means is anything less than 20% down payment, that's the maximum you can insure your purchase for, which is why in 2022 and even now, you'll see homes listed for $999,999 because the agent knows $1 higher will preclude a large segment of buyers in that market. Now, let me explain something to you here. When you raise the amount, the basement or the highest amount of the insurable mortgage, you haven't made it more affordable. Okay? What you've done is you put people at further risk of not being able to get into the market. If you allow access for people with 5 to 10% down, remember they still have to qualify based on income. Okay, so you have to have enough income to get those rates and to get this insurable mortgage. At $1.5 million, the prevailing 5-year fixed close, I know not everybody should sign up for that right now because rates are dropping, but just to use a number, is 4.84%. 5% down on the 25-year AM puts you at an $8,484 a month payment with $75,000 down and $1,425,000 in mortgage. For a 10% down payment of $150,000, you're looking at $1,350,000 in mortgage and $7,968.76 monthly payment with no taxes accounted for. If you were to apply a 30-year AM, you're saving about $400 a month at 10%. If you think a first-time buyer should shoulder $1,350,000 as a mortgage and that kind of payment, well, let me put it to you this way. At 25-year AM, you need a $298,000 income to afford 10% down. You need $318,000 in income per annum to afford 5% down. That does not sound like a first-time buyer situation to me. What's more is that you've created a situation where the meter moves from $1 million, to $1.5 million, where the ballpark for competition and affordability happens. That does not make houses more affordable. It makes them more expensive. It's not complicated. It's not a financial decision the Liberal government's making. It's a political one. They're fourth in the polls. The number one issue that they're losing on is how young people are saying that they are not able to afford their own residence. So instead of creating positive legislation that could impact affordability, they put something in sensationalist terms that makes it look like they're giving higher access to money. That's the last thing they should do in a market like this. I'm Eric Mattei from Matteirealty.ca. I appreciate your time. Have a great day.